HOA Karen harassed me over donations, then got caught vandalizing my car on camera. The sun was barely up when Karen's voice pierced the quiet of our cul-de-sac. I just stepped outside to grab the morning paper when she stormed across the lawn, her floral dress flapping like a warning flag. "You think you're above us all, don't you, Mia?" She spat, her eyes narrowed to slits. Karen, our HOA's self-appointed enforcer, had been hounding me for weeks over the community fundraiser. I donated what I could, $50, a stretch on my teacher's salary, but it wasn't enough for her. Everyone else gave at least $200. "You're embarrassing us." Her voice carried, and I felt the neighbors' curtains twitch. I tried to stay calm. "Karen, I gave what I could afford. This isn't a competition." But she wasn't hearing it. She stepped closer, her finger jabbing the air. "You're selfish, Mia. People like you ruin this neighborhood." Her words stung, but I'd learned to weather her storms. Karen had a reputation. She'd berate anyone who didn't meet her standards, from unmowed lawns to inadequate holiday decorations. I turned to walk away, but she grabbed my arm, her nails digging in. "You'll regret this," she hissed. The harassment didn't stop. Karen rallied her clique, and soon, whispers followed me at every block party. "Mia's cheap," they'd say, loud enough for me to hear. Notes appeared in my mailbox, scrawled with accusations of freeloading. I'd installed a cheap camera after a string of package thefts. That night, I scrolled through the footage, my heart pounding. At 2:17 a.m., a figure in a hooded jacket crept toward my car. The streetlight caught her face as she raised a baseball bat. Karen. She smashed my windshield, the glass exploding in a silent cascade. Then, she pulled a can of spray paint and scrawled "cheap" across the hood. My stomach churned. This wasn't just harassment. It was personal. I called the police the next morning. Officer Daniels, a kind man with tired eyes, reviewed the footage. "Clear as day," he said. "We'll handle it." But Karen wasn't done. When she saw the patrol car in my driveway, she marched over, all fake tears and indignation. "Mia's framing me," she cried, clutching her pearls. "She's jealous of my influence." A crowd gathered, and I felt the weight of their stares. Some believed she'd been their HOA queen for years, after all. The confrontation came at the next HOA meeting. I brought my laptop, the footage queued up. Karen was mid-rant, accusing me of undermining community values. When I hit play, the room fell silent as her bat swung on the projector screen. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Karen's face drained of color, but she doubled down. "That's not me. It's edited," she screamed. But the evidence was undeniable. Even her staunchest allies shifted uncomfortably. Then came the unexpected ally, Jake, the teenage son of Karen's best friend. He stood up, his voice shaking. "She bragged about it," he said. "Told my mom she'd teach Mia a lesson." The room erupted. Karen's facade crumbled as neighbors turned on her, their trust shattered. Jake's confession was the final nail, his honesty, raw and unpolished, cut through her lies. I felt a strange mix of vindication and pity as Karen stormed out, her reign over the neighborhood in ruins. The aftermath was bitter. Karen faced charges for vandalism, and the HOA voted her out. But the damage lingered. My car was repaired, but the whispers didn't stop. Some neighbors still sided with her, claiming I'd provoked her by not donating enough. Others apologized, their guilt palpable. Mrs. Ellis brought me cookies, her quiet support a balm. Yet, I couldn't shake the betrayal, not just Karen's, but the community's willingness to believe her until the truth was undeniable. I moved a month later. The neighborhood felt tainted, its sense of unity exposed as a sham. Karen's actions weren't just about me. They revealed a deeper rot, people's readiness to judge, to exclude, to let one woman's ego dictate justice. As I packed my last box, I wondered if I could have done more to bridge the divide. But some wounds don't heal with time. This story isn't just my night's a mirror. Who do you think was right or wrong here? Was Karen's downfall justice? Or did the community fail her too? Share your thoughts. Let's talk about what fairness really means.